Yo, 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 what's up? This is John from Church University Garage in the Peach. Capital of the state, baby. What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gents, ghouls and ghoulettes? I'm in rare form today. Let me wash my hands. Somebody said earlier, invest in some chapstick. I do have chapstick. Carmex. What's up, boys and girls? Who's getting snow? Who's getting snow in the southern part of north of the United States? Who's getting snow? Getting snow. I seen a buddy down in Louisiana, he had snow. Ain't got no snow yet. Not here. Anyways, not yet. They calling for it. Calling for it. Calling for it. Looking for my stuff. I ain't got much for you today. Not today. Just been preparing for the storm. The weather coming. Like making sure the animals are took care of. Make sure all the animals has got fresh, clean straw. Make sure they got water. Make sure they got food. What's up, CB3? You know, stuff like that. Make sure everything's secure. Because this morning was 9 degrees. Y'all see me busting a little bit of wood. So that's about it. Just straightening up the shop a little bit. Trying to stay consistent. Keeping everything, some housekeeping cleaned up. I've been outside the majority of the day. Appreciate it. Subscriber sent it to me. Been outside the majority of the day, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Got a little bit of stuff done, carts wise, you know, talking to vendors and stuff like that, but nothing to show anybody, just parts. Parts wise, you know what I mean? Let me turn this fan off. Keep this fan on to keep the heat circulating. We'll turn it off in just a minute. It won't hurt nothing. Turn the fan off a little bit. Just cleaning up a little bit. I was looking for some water flavor. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I ain't got none in here. What y'all been working on today? doing a little bit of house cleaning, you know, trying to keep the shop clean, you know, just in case. I did just get through eating a whole rotisserie chicken. A whole chicken. Built on a budget asked me, said, "You mean to tell me you just eat a whole chicken?" Oh yeah, whole rotisserie chicken. The whole thing. Yeah. So I did talk to JS Alternators today, and they said that they did not make a bracket. They did not make a, I gotta come out of this coat. I like eating a whole rotisserie chicken in my car while I'm crying. Hey, whatever works for you, man. Whatever works. If that works for you, then I'm happy. I'm happy. If that works for you, I'm happy. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. As long as you're happy. So, yeah. So I did talk to JS Alternators today. And if you don't know who JS Alternators are, there's a bunch of companies out there, but JS Alternators, they build high output alternators, right? And for high output for, you know, electronics, stereo, air ride, you know, accessories on vehicles, right? So it's JS Alternators. So they have a high output alternator for this 86 Silverado pickup truck. And appreciate it, thanks. And it is a 390 amp alternator. But what they don't make is they don't make a bracket to run dual alternators. So they told me to reach out to this other company. I forget the name of it right off the top of my head. I went to their website. It was kind of generic website. What I mean generic is meaning like, I don't know, it was just like, there wasn't a lot of information on there. It was like a couple pictures of some brackets, and that's just basically about it. And then I had an email address. So I emailed them and told them that JS Alternators referred me to them. Did they have a bracket system that they've already figured out to run dual alternators on an 86 Silverado pickup truck with a 4.3? If they did, that was great. Let me know how much it is, blah, blah, blah. If not, if they did, that would be great, because that would save me some time and research and development and fabrication. And they said, but also put in the email, if they did not, that was fine. I figured it out on my own. And I hadn't heard nothing back from them. So, but anyways, what I'm thinking is I'll just show you. Let me get a little bit of water. So, this is what I'm thinking. I need to run 2 alternators. And just as soon as it warms up enough, they're calling for snow. Anybody got snow? They're calling for snow here in the central southern part of North Carolina. I know Georgia's already got it, and South Carolina's getting it, and you know, stuff like that. I know Louisiana's got it, but once it warms up enough where I can get this thing outside, I'm gonna pressure wash it. But for the time being, this is where I'm at. So that's the stock alternator. It works fine, but I need power. So so the new alternator, it's 390 amps. So I need to run, let me get a chair so I can sit down. So what I'm thinking is, yep, TBI, yep, Michael, it's the TBI. So, and I'll clean all this clean it up, paint it. You know, right now we're in the fabrication stage. the build stage. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I got to do, but so if I get that alternator from them, from JS Alternator, it's high output, 390 amps. And they said they highly recommend getting the big 3 wiring kit, which if I seen a picture of it, I would know what it is, but they don't have no pictures. But I kind of got an idea what it is, but nevertheless, I just might buy the big wire kit just to have the knowledge of what it is. But probably more than likely what I'll do is I'll get some cardstock, get that alternator, bolt it to the truck, and then figure out how to build a bracket. I mean, the brackets that I see are just like eyebrow brackets. You know, you grab this one, you grab that one, you grab this one, you grab that one, then you got an idler pulley. I mean, it's not rocket science, but I mean, you have to kind of get it where it needs to get. So I need to run 2 alternators. And the reason why I got to run 2 alternators is because I'm going to have a lot of audio. It's got air ride, you know, stereo, the vehicle. It has 1 battery on it now. Probably going to have at least 5 more batteries. So going to need the charging. Serpentine. It is serpentine. No, this is all stock. So it's got a 6 rib belt that runs around the alternator, the water pump, and the crank. Then it has a V belt that goes around the AC, water pump, power steering pump, and then it has another V belt that goes around the power steering pump and the crank. So I need 1 alternator here. There'll be 1 here, and then there'll probably be another one here. So it'll be at least 2 alternators. So it'll be at least a minimum of 2 390 amp, 6 rib belt alternators. There'll be 1 here and 1 here somewhere, and then a custom bracket with an idler pulley to run it. So, ow! So like on this 6.0, this bracket here, they made this out of aluminum. So either I make it out of steel or aluminum. So I can run 2 alternators because I'm going to need it. Going to need it, going to need it, going to need it. Got the, what else we got? Got the exhaust ordered. Got the 4-inch aluminum cold air intercooler pipe ordered for that truck, so we can build the cold air, so we can build the cold air intake for that. And then, like I said, once I get it outside, oh yeah, he's got a aluminum radiator ordered with a fan, so we can get rid of the mechanical fan to clean up the engine bay. I tidied up some of the wires, got to close up that box just temporarily, and then when the truck gets blown apart, I'll weld all that up and smooth the firewall, and go from there. But yeah, that's where we at on that. Like I said, I didn't get a lot done in here today, ordering parts, talking to vendors. So I did work, but it didn't work manually. You know, just did a lot of talking, writing down parts and stuff. So once I get this thing outside and pressure wash it, I can get all this mean green chemicals off of it. Yeah. Then I have to extend this wire here. So the other day I was talking about taking this wire, cutting this wire, extending it so I can get it down where we can fasten it underneath right here on this 3/4 lip with these fasteners to get the wiring harness out of the way. Then we got to attach these pieces to that. Then I talked to Wool Wax. They told me about what the Wool Wax, how much I needed. Going to Wool Wax the whole chassis, suspension, going to spray everything with Wool Wax. The truck is solid. I mean, you see how this looks? That's the way the bottom of the truck looks. There's no rust nowhere in this truck, none. This thing is solid as the day is long. I mean, it's set in a garage. Now, I pulled the carpet out, but I mean, somebody ever asked me, did you paint it? No, I didn't do anything. It just sat in the garage, and just the weather, it's set 2007. It's been sitting in a garage since 2007. So, got a new dash, got a lot of stuff coming from Automobile Direct, new dash, new gauge cluster, new benzel, new grill, trim, lot of stuff coming from. I tried to get a hold of AVS today, about this controller, because she's not working right. And so I just hung it up on that for the time being. But, yeah. Well, I appreciate you liking the channel, car channel. I appreciate it. Here's the controller. I talked about this the other day. I need to pull this wire. This one's broken, so I need to take this out. This wire here is for the cruise control and the delay. So that right there, so I have to get that and pull that all the way down through the steering column. Just hadn't got a hold of that yet. Been looking at some ideas on the door panels. These door panels are great. So they'll be covered in leather. Those lower pieces, they're bored, but they've been wet because I guess they left the window down or whatever. But I got a good template, so I can take that and transfer that over to a piece of metal. And then we want to be able to, like when we're in the truck, oh, that wasn't too loud. So when we're in the truck, like to have, door speakers, door pods, going to get rid of these, don't need these. So at least 6.5, 6 1/4, like to have something down here at the kick panel. Just a lot of audio, a lot of tweeters, a lot of horns. Same thing on the other side. So I'll get with Baby Legs Barker about that, about making some fiberglass stuff. Talk to him about that. Hopefully I can go see him this week if the storm don't come. And Slosh Tubs is building a box for behind the seat, and the box behind the seat will not lose big old tweeters. Yeah, big old tweeters. The box behind the seat won't have nothing in it but 6.5, mids and highs. No woofers, no subs. Not going to lose any leg room, because this is what we got going on. I know I've said this a bunch, but everybody that's new to the channel. So I'm going to cut a hole right there. It's going to be 12 inches tall and 30 inches. So it'll be 12 by 30. And Slosh Tub is going to build a box that fits in the back. If you don't know what they are, go to Slosh Tubs. They make really, really nice boxes and some other stuff. The box won't be no wider than right there, so you won't lose no leg space, but there'll be a port in their box. And the reason there'll be a hole in their box is because there's an audio shop, Carolina Audio. They are building a box. Once I take them to the truck and I get all the sheet metal put down on the floor, they are going to build a box that's going to go and fill up this whole space here, and it's going to be ported into the truck, which will be a 4th order. I'd like to go 415s, ported into the cab, and then their box, man, I've said this like 1,000 times. Their box is going to be like a picture frame through the window where you can see through and see all the stuff. And then that box is going to come on and be on top of this box. It'll be right here, come all the way out here. And then they're going to take all my stuff loose, build a new box, put all this stuff in, be a picture glass and all that. So when you actually come up to the truck, the bed floor will be completely flat. It won't look like the letter M. It'll be flat. And then when you look down, there'll be picture windows where you can see all the air ride. And then when you drop the tailgate, there'll be another picture window where you can see the air ride. And then in the center of the bed, there'll be speakers and stuff, but it'll be sealed up where if it did rain, it wouldn't mess it up, but it'd still be open where it will be where the sound will come out. And then, like I said, right here, there'll be, the goal is a 4th order box with at least 415s ported through the cab, and we're shooting for like 40 or 50, at least 40 or 50,000 watts. That's why we need the big alternators. Going to go back old school with a 4th order box. That's why we want to put some speakers on the door, and there'll be some speakers behind the seat, but it'll be like 6.5s and some tweeters and stuff like that. And then all the bass will come through that port. Yeah, we want it to be redonkulous. But I know this weekend, and it's sitting on the exhaust right now on the front. So once we cut the exhaust out, it'll bring the front on down. And that will, it's sitting on 2.5-inch exhaust. So right now, let me see if I can find my tape measure. There's my tape measure. So it's sitting on 2.5-inch exhaust. So let's measure, shall we? So the front spoiler is 12, Jay, you're going to have to get down there. It ain't going to work. The front spoiler is 3 3/4. 3 3/4. The front spoiler is 3 3/4 off of the floor. So let's go over here to the board. So if you got and then exhaust is 2.5. All right. So if we took the exhaust up, like redo the exhaust, so that's gone, that's canceled out, the truck's going to come down another 2.5 inches. So the front spoiler is 3 3/4 off of the floor. All right. So 3 from 2 or 2 from 3 is 1. All right. And 1/2 from 3/4 is what? 1/4. All right. Yep. Think about it. If you got 25 cent, 25 cent, 25 cent, and then you got 25 cent, 25 cent, all right? And then you subtract 3/4 from that, cancel, 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 leaves 25. So roughly that front spoiler will be an inch, plus or minus off the floor. So that's that. So yeah. So that's about what I got. I don't have nothing else. What y'all got going on today? It's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Yeah, I'm still on here. I didn't know the timer was froze. Yeah. Anyways, ain't got a lot of foot traffic. Ain't got a lot of traffic. Oh, I did take the I did do this today. Let me show you. I'll get on that side over there and I'll show you. So I need to get some, either some linseed oil or some Pam cooking spray. One or the other. I don't know which one I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna show you. So what I did do is I took my DeWalt and I went over my welding table. To knock the scale down. I can finish doing that while we see if we get any foot traffic. So this is just 80 grit, and then this is the my welding table, and I'm just going over it because over time, water gets spilled on it, hands get on it, it gets surface rust on it, and I'm trying to keep this thing as slick. And see, look, trying to keep this thing as slick and as clean as possible. I seen a guy the other day made some tools. He took some C-clamps, adjustable C-clamps from Harbor Freight. He cut the end of it off. He got some 5/8 bolts with the shank. Cut the threads off, and then he welded the bolt shank to the clamp because he cut the bottom part of the clamp off and made him some jig tools, made him some hold down. So the clamps are like $5 at Harbor Freight. So I'm thinking about next time I go to Harbor Freight, if they got them, the ones he had, they're like $5. I'm gonna get like $20 worth, and then go to Tractor Supply and get 5 bolts, which they're sold by the pound. Cut the threads of it off, clean them up, weld that to it, and see how good they work. But once you sand all of it down, I've seen some guys rub the tops of their welding tables down with linseed oil. I seen one guy spray his down with Pam cooking oil. And by doing that, sounds like a good idea. With the clamps, what's up, Big Fish? Talking about the clamps? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, he took the clamp, they just, you push the button, it's just click it and it slides, and it's the metal C-clamp, right? And it's the galvanized ones. And he just cut the foot off of it, where it curves down 90. He cut that off and then welded it to the nut, welded it to the bolt, which was a 5/8 shank, and then dropped down into the table. Howdy from England. What's up, Ian? What's up, buddy from England? How are you, man? Why are you wearing a fake beard? I ain't even gonna answer that question. But this other guy, welding splatter, they make welding splatter. where you can spray to keep the welding balls and the splatter. Like if I was welding and a little welding ball fit and it would stick to the table. I saw this guy the other night on YouTube. He said that welding splatter was expensive, and it is. But he's like, you know what else worked just as good? And I'm sitting there watching, and he said, Dollar Pam cooking oil and the spray from Dollar General. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. And he sprayed his table down, and then he welded it, and you can see the little balls, and they just run off the table. So if it keeps your egg from sticking, I guess it would keep that from sticking, wouldn't it? We're cool. You have a good one. You too, buddy. Appreciate you. Hey, Big Fish, how much snow you got on the ground? I am speaking English. Hey, Big Fish, how much, Big Fish 8, how much snow you got on the ground? Is it snowing? I know it's snowing. Is it snowing? What'd you work on today, Big Fish? Yeah. None, but it's colder. Yeah, it is gold. It is gold. I've been in and out all day today. Mad Gun, this is my my welding table. It's 5 foot by 10 foot, 3/8 plate, heavy duty, 4-inch by 4-inch, rectangular tubing, 3/16 wall. I'll show you. This table weighs about 1,800 pounds. And I'm just cleaning the tops of it off. I just ordered a bunch of parts. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Hold on, let me 3/8 plate. Yeah, hold on, Mad Gun. Let me get out from behind this. I'll show you. Yeah, it's work in progress. Yeah, let me get my fingerprints off. Yeah, so here it is. Yep, 3/8 plate. I told you wrong. I think it's the tubing welded, big heavy caster wheels. I got my little shear on here right now. I'm working on this slide here. I'm working on this. I got some 1-inch tubing coming. So I'm gonna take this angle iron off, and I'm gonna weld a piece of 1-inch tubing across the top, and then I'm going to put expanding metal here so I can hang my drills, my grinders, stuff like that. I'm gonna build a table here, and in this table, I am going to cut 2x2 holes. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, right here on the edge of the table, right here, I am going to build a heavy duty hinge, and I'm going to take some 2x3 rectangular tubing, which I have some left over from the C-notch that I done on that truck, and I'm going to build a swinging pedestal. So I'm going to put heavy duty hinges with brass inserts, and I'm going to have the tubing where I was going to say, I'll use this piece of wood. I use this 1x as an example. So I want to put a piece of 2x3, a 2x4 rectangular tubing right here, and I want to make it where it swings, right? So it'll be like this right here, and I want it to, on a heavy duty hinge, I want it to swing all the way out to right here, right? You know, it'll be right here. And then once it swings out, I'm gonna have a pin, you know, a pin where I can lock it, where it stays, right? And then on that pedestal that's sticking out, you know, the hinge, it'll go all the way down, you know, and they have a dead leg, kick leg, but it'll be pedestal out like this. And then at the end of it, at the end of the pedestal, it'll be a 2x2, it'll be a 2x2 female receiver end, right? So this pedestal will be here. It'll be pinned where it can't go nowhere. And then I can take my grinder, my polisher, and like whenever I need it, I can take my grinder out and drop it. I can drop it into the pedestal. I can use my grinder, my 6-inch disc sander. I can pull it out, stick it in there, and then I'm gonna put a receptacle. Not here, because it'll be in the way. So I'll probably put a receptacle probably on the bottom right here where I got a plug. And then the tool will be right here. And then when I don't want to need it, I can take the table, slide this table out, pick up the tool, put the tool in the ready rest where it needs to go, grab the second tool, stick it in there, and slide it. And then my metalworking tools like the dollies or whatever, I can pull them out and stick them in and just go like that, and then I don't lose none of my space on my table. And then when I get done and I don't want that pedestal sticking out, I pull the pin, I swing it back up underneath here, and being that it's 2x3, 2 inches, or 2x4 rectangular tubing, it will fit underneath this and it won't be in the way. And this part's not going to be in the way anyway because that spot's already been used, and then I'll pin it. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. If it didn't make sense, I guess it'll make sense when I start building it. So let's see. This truck didn't have chrome down the side, so I ordered that. The new inside dash knobs, door handles, nice. Look like she's self-leveling. Nice floor. Looks like she's had self-leveling. Oh no, it's just a concrete slab. No, it's just concrete slab. It's 12 inches deep. No, yeah, I don't know. I think it's 10 inches deep. Yeah, 10-inch deep concrete pad. I'd like to epoxy the floor. Yeah, it was a slick finish. This floor has been done 20 years. 20 years. I'd like to epoxy it. I'd like to redo the walls, put up either corrugated metal panels where it kind of gives it that rustic look, and I'd like to epoxy the floors. But I do so much sanding and priming in here, it would destroy it. So, thanks. Yeah, Big Fish. I ordered a bunch of stuff today for the 68C10. It'll be here when it gets here. Excuse me. So, yeah, I just been doing that. Cleaned up a little bit, stacked some wood, built a wood heater, took care of the dogs, animals, getting ready for the weather, put some rock salt down on the concrete, on the sidewalk, moved some vehicles around, put my tractor in the dry, stuff like that in case I need it. Because If it snows, it snows. If it don't, it don't. So I hope everybody's doing good. I seen a thing today. A guy sent me. I seen a thing. A guy shared with me, and he says, "Our life goal, our daily mission, is to make." He said, "Our daily mission should be to make other people's life better, and create enjoyment and laughter, and not take life so seriously, and enjoy life." Shit weather here, 37 degrees Fahrenheit, gray clouds, and 37 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 9 degrees here this morning. It was 9 here. How cold was it where you was at, Big Fish? See, Big Fish probably lives about maybe 3-4 hours north of me. Excuse me. So he's a little bit northern than I am. So I know I talked to Built on a Budget today, and he asked Siri, "What's the temperature?" And it says 27 degrees. It's 4 degrees, negative degrees. I'm in North Carolina. It's 4 degrees, -8 wind chill. It says it's 17 here with the wind chill right now. It was 9 this morning. So if the weather does come, if precipitation comes, Big Fish, if it comes, it's gonna stick. It's gonna stick. It's gonna stick. So that was this morning. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying now. I was like, woo. You look like you believe in Jesus. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I stacked some wood, and honestly, I needed to go get some more wood, but Built on a Budget called and talked to him and run out of daylight. So tomorrow I'll probably, I ain't had no caffeine today. That's why I'm yawning. If I wake up in the morning after everybody gets good and gone and there's no snow on the ground, I'll go get a load of wood for the water stove. So, but I appreciate every single one of you tuning in. Like I said, I didn't have a lot today. Where do you see the country in 10 to 20 years? What country? United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Africa, South America, Russia, China, Korea, Greenland, Iceland, USA. I'm good. How are you, Kamar? Where do I see the country in 10 to 20 years? Wherever it's going to be at, man. I don't know. I don't put too much stock in that, because I put it to you like this. It's going to be wherever it's going to be, and it's going to do whatever it's going to do. So, I don't know. I mean, you wish for the best for anything, for any country, any person, any community, any town, you wish the best. I mean, but you got good times and you got bad times. You got success and you got failure. You got famine, you got, prosper. I mean, so, I really can't say. I mean, really nobody can say, hopefully we all still got it. Yeah, so think about it. You say, where do you think let's look like this. So, when you're in school and they say, do a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, a 15-year plan, and a 20-year plan. Where do you see yourself in 20 years? I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going to be at tomorrow. I mean, I know where I'd like to be at tomorrow. Christopher, love from the UK. What's up? We got two people from the UK. Got Ian and Christopher. I congratulated people in the US for feeling better, but is it the trolls or me? How do you have white? Well, I appreciate you congratulating somebody that they feel better, Christopher. How to? In 20 years, I reckon I'll be 6 foot south. Well, I wouldn't say that, Mad Gun. Big Fish, you crazy. You crazy, Big Fish. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, Ian or Ian, Mad Gun. If you're 60, 20, 6, 7, that's 80. I mean, you just got as much chance as anybody else to be, you know. Oh, yeah. That's what I tell everybody, man. If you wake up every day and you open your eyes and you look around and you was gifted another day, all right? What's the saying say? Yesterday was the past, tomorrow's the future, today is the present. That's why it's called the present. It's a gift. So, yes, North Carolina. So, if you woke up this morning, you open your eyes and you're watching this video, then that was a blessing inside itself. The rest of it's a bonus. Whatever you make of it, the rest of the day is on you. The hard part was done. You woke up. That's the way I look at it. If I woke up this morning, hey, everything else is a bonus. There's 86,400 seconds in this day. I got 86,400 seconds. Let's make the best out of it. You know, it's your time. You spend it the way you want to. Because people wake up. I see it all the time, you know, and I'm guilty of it too. I complain. You know, I mean, it's in our nature, but, you know, people complain about this and about that and about this and about that and, oh, what about this and what, I mean, I can leave right now and go to Walmart, walk around Walmart and find all the negativity I want to find. I can go on the news, which I don't watch the news, and find all the negativity I want. Or I can go and walk around Walmart and find all the positivity I want to find. Or I can go on the news and find all the good stuff. Now, it's hard, but I can find all the good stuff I want to find. It's ever how you want to look at it, how your perspective is. If you try to find all the bad and the negative, sure. I'm sure. I appreciate running water and central heat. As far as I'm concerned, I'm living the dream. Folks forget some people live amid huts, stinky disease, and puddles of water. Tell my grandma Big Fish, you serious? 114? Man, that's crazy, man. That's wild, man. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Mad Gun. That's what I appreciate you saying that, because I was gonna say there's some people right now that are watching this video and saying, man, I wish I had everything you had. Man, I wish I had an extra day. There's some people that's laying on their deathbed that would beg to get another day. Beg to get the time that you're wasting just complaining. Just beg for it. You know what I mean? So, you know, everybody everybody in the United States is blessed, okay? One shape, form, or fashion, you're blessed. Blessed beyond measure. There's like Mad Gun said, you know, there's some people in mud huts drinking dirty water, right? So you look at it like this, you know, there's people that have less, do more with less than what we have, and we complain about it. If that makes sense. My second cousin died last year. He was 109 and still building grandfather closer. What's up, Germany? Big Fish, that is crazy, dude. You got some genes, buddy. You got them genes. You got them genes. So, now, you got to work hard for what you got, and you can get it. Oh, excuse me. What's up, Bill? From Kentucky, the Bourbon State. You got any snow out there in Kentucky? That's some long-living mountain man genes there. That's what I'm talking about, boy. He got it going on like Donkey Kong. Hello from England on the south coast of... Yes. I figured you had some snow in Kentucky. Something adventures. You work on cars. I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of everything. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, you know. Let's say, jack of all trades. North. That is too cool, man. Hey, what time is it over there, Mad Gun? What time is it over there? It's 5:50 here, almost 6 o'clock. Do you have any projects going on? Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm the baby. I have sisters and brothers. Holy crap, man. 2250. Appreciate that. That's an 86 square body, full air ride. And then I got a 68 C10 over there that I'm working on, 1150. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock here. Or 1800, however how you want to say it. Yeah, it's almost 6 or 1800 here in where I'm at in North Carolina. I know the dogs, man. I know the hounds. I went down there and oh yeah, C10s are going crazy, man. They bananas. They bananas. I know my dog kennel, it's covered on the top, and then it's got hard wire all the way around. They can't get out. So, but the kennel is 5 foot wide, 30 foot long. 5 foot wide, 30 foot long kennel. And I got 2 hounds in there. And at the end of that runway, they're bedding, and there's big, heavy, thick mats. Hey, we will talk tomorrow. Wife just got home. Hey, take care, Big Fish. I'll holler at you later, buddy. Have a good evening. Yeah, they at the end of the kennel, at the end of the run, there's a dog loft or box or whatever you want to call it, and I usually put 2 bales of straw in it. Well, around that kennel, around that bedding, there's rubber mats that hangs up on the outside, and any square body, USC 10 or Bronco guy. I got that square body. That's my son's. That's a client's. Then I have a 4-door outside. It's a 4-door. It's a 87 4-door. It was a 454 truck. And then my wife has a 79 GMC Sierra Classic that was her was her grandpa's. Is that thing lowered? Oh yeah, she's in the bushes. Yep. Yep. So them hounds, at the end, there's rubber mats that's just like that, but it's open. But the wind is going to be so brutal, and the storm, they got a roof over them, but it's just open. So I went down there and I went and got some tin. I had some tin, so I went down there and I closed in the back section. So probably 4 foot. So 4 foot. 4 foot by, what is it? 4 foot by 5 foot. So 4 foot this way, 5 foot this way. I put 10 at the top so the wind would blow. And then I went and grabbed two bales of straw and threw it in there to them. And sun gun went crazy. No, this one right here is, this is a 6.0 platform, just a block. This engine here is supposed to be around 850, 900 horsepower to the flywheel on engine. It is a 5-speed truck, and goes from there. I'm waiting on parts. We used to call those K&N filters. Yeah, that's what this is. Well, I mean, it ain't a K&N. It's a Cryostar. That's what that is. Got a 97 Silverado. I don't know, man. I ain't got a clue. I would just look and see what the market is. I just look and see what the market is of them. And I'd look and see what the market was on them, and then I'd add 10% to it. And then I'd go from there. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I would just look and see what the market is. There you go. JG said 4K if nice. So there's your number to start with. I don't know. I'd have to research it and see what they go for, you know. Man, you should have no problem selling that thing in Texas. Everybody loves trucks in Texas. So I'm gonna try to stay on here for 60 minutes. We've been on here 59 right now. So anybody got anything they want us to add, talk, whatever? Let's hear it. I'll try to come back live tomorrow. I'm going good, man. I was just getting prepared for the storm. It's supposed to be coming. Just securing the hatches, batting down the hatches, taking care of the animals, stacking wood. Been on the phone today with a bunch of vendors, ordering parts. Did a lot of administration today. Didn't do a lot of hands-on in the shop, but I did a lot of admin work. Calling, ordering parts, getting this, checking on that, checking on this. Stuff like that. I don't get how there's so many trucks in the USA. They are like rare in Finland. Yeah, there's a lot of trucks in the United States. It was -12 here. It wasn't that cold here. It was cold. It was that cold up in Virginia where Big Fish is at. I don't know what it's going to be in the morning. I know it was 9 degrees here this morning. So I've been in and out all day. So old lips. Yeah, we got about 2 inches through. And we don't ever get that. A lot of people over here. 300 million. Wow. Perez, there's supposed to be some snow coming here. I know it's in Louisiana and Georgia and stuff like that. Actually, a subscriber sent me this hat. It's a Pinky Blinder hat. A subscriber actually sent me this hat, so I was fortunate enough to be blessed from a subscriber. So yeah, it's a Pinky Blinder hat. I'm a big Pinky Blinder fan. Get a man a thumbs up. Appreciate it, JG. Yep, same storm. It has power, brother. Get ready. Look, I'm telling you, man. I appreciate the lookout, Perez. I really do. Like I said, I tended to the animals. I got them took care of. Well, best I could, you know. What's up, Jeffrey? And back, you know, got the wood, got this, made sure all my spigots was covered. You know, drain the line from here to the dog lot, emptied the fire hydrant out, put rock salt down on the sidewalks. Great hat, Manchester's, North England, where original Pinky Blinders were from. Dude, that Mad Gun, that is so freaking awesome, dude. That is so freaking awesome. Yeah. So when that show come on, I loved it. I loved it. And then, you know, I watched it after it already come on, so I just sat and just watched, you know, every day, binge watched it. And I really don't watch a lot of television. And then I got looking up, you know, about Pinky Blinders. And, you know, they was the real deal Lucille, man. And the only reason why, well, one of the reasons why Pinky Blinders went off is because of, I'm not going to say it out loud, is the reason why the show stopped. And then they talked about doing, you know, coming back, but a lot of people have passed away, whatever. There's a big snowstorm in the south coming, and yeah, there's a Trump storm coming, all right. They had other gangs real rough, the lads. Mad Gun. Yeah, so I looked at that and it said the Scullers, and then yeah, you're right, Perez. They went hard. The other hat that I have, it's not in here. No, it's not. It's actually Tommy's hat, the big floof hat, and it actually has fake razor blades in the bill. And I'm going to figure out how to get those fake razor blades out and put real ones in there. And also, the subscriber give me a watch, a Tommy watch, and it works and everything. So I mean, I was truly blessed yesterday with that. So I really liked it. Yeah, man, it was. Look, all I need now, brother, is the suit. I get the suit, and I think it was it was either, I can't remember who it was. It was somebody in Tennessee. They were on this morning, and they said, man, come out to Tennessee and we'll walk down the boardwalk just dressed up like the Pinky Blinders. Yeah, Tom Hardy is, look, Tom Hardy, he's one of my favorites. Hey, do you know, here, do you know that Tom Hardy he is really a true badass. I mean, he knows ninjutsu. I mean, he knows all that stuff, right? I didn't know if you didn't know that. But Tom Hardy went to Thailand. I think it was Thailand. You have to Google it to check where he went. But he went somewhere, Thailand, he went somewhere, Singapore, somewhere, and he signed up for the ninjutsu competition. But he signed up under a alias name. And the United States. He signed up under an alias name, and he won it. He went all the way to the friggin' end, and he won. What's up, Jonathan? And he won. He won. He won the tournament. And they were taking pictures of him and everything, and he used the alias name. And then somebody there, he said something, and somebody, he said something. Yes, sir. I thought Biden was going to go to sleep. He said something at the end, and they realized who he was, that it was Tom Hardy. But he used an alias, and he went out there, and he just rocked. Yeah, he did the MMA movie. Ain't seen it yet. Yeah, I seen that, dude. He goes, look, if it's the same movie that I'm thinking about, man, he goes crazy hard in that thing. How can one drive that truck? Oh, it's got air ride on it. Hold on a second, I'll show you. Let me see if I got air. Yeah, I got air. Hold on, I'll turn the air compressor on. Just hold up. Hold up. Just hold up 1 second. I'll show you. Just hold tight and I'll show you. Just hold what you got. Just hold up. Just hold up and I'll show you. I gotta hook these lines back up. I unhooked them the other day. Ooh. All right, hold on. I'll show you. They gonna stay right there? So that's how. And then, so it's got air ride to pick it up. And then yep. So hold on 1 second. Let me do one more thing, and let me change one thing, and I'll show you something else. Y'all hang tight. I gotta fix something. I'll show you. All right. So when it's all the way down, there's the bumper. That's the rear bumper. She's in the bushes. So that's that. Yeah, she's in the bushes. So that's what I was saying earlier. Once I get the exhaust off, it's sitting on the exhaust. I got to redo the exhaust and tuck it up underneath the frame rail. And once I do that, then the front will come on down another 2.5 inches. So right now is, hold on. So right now, I'll show you. So when it's all the way down in the front, it's sitting on the exhaust. See right there? And then once I redo the exhaust, that's what I was showing right there. It's the front spoiler is 3 3/4 from touching the floor. The exhaust is 2 1/2. So once I remove the exhaust and tuck it up under the frame rail, that's going to bring the truck down, and the front spoiler will actually be 1 inch off of the ground. So if you look at it, so you see that front spoiler, once I fix the exhaust, that front spoiler will be 1 inch off of the floor, and the pinch weld. You see how it's setting right now? It's all the way tucked in the back, but the front's still up. And the reason why the front's up is because it's sitting on the exhaust. So, can a card fit under the bumper? No, it passes the tortilla test. Mad Gun, she is grounded. Get you a piece of scrap titanium under exhaust shield. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I seen that. How did the birthday go the other night? You talking to me, Jonathan, or are you talking to other JG? Which one are you talking to? Hear me out, pull the exhaust out through the hood. No, I'm not doing that. That would be nice. What color are you gonna, blue and white? How you drive, fam? Air ride, put it on, it's on air ride. Brian, I appreciate it. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. She's grounded. Can a card fella slam? Holy damn. You get her dropped. I got a 66. That's a 68 right here. Working on 68. Let's see what else y'all got. Oh, it did good, man. Appreciate you remembering. Yeah, it did good. Cake, donut, ice cream. Yeah. So let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. So my oldest son, he turned 20 on the other day, and so he got some stuff, and his brother was, you know, he's got a middle brother. He's 16, so there's some stuff that went on, whatever. So let me tell you this. He got a gaming card, like a Steam card, you know, a gaming card, a $50 game card. And then when it was all said and done, it was just close family and friends, you know, just a few people. So when everybody left, we got ready, we went to the gym, done our stuff, come back. I was checking on my middle boy, and I was in there in his room, him in the Owens room, and I seen my oldest son's STEM card laying on his nightstand. And I asked my middle son, I said, hey, ain't that your brother's STEM card? And he said, yes. And I said, well, why do you have it? And he said, he gave it to me. And I said, oh, okay, cool. And I just left it at that. And then later on that night, I asked him, I said, hey, you give your brother your STEM card for video games, you know, whatever? And he said, yes. He said, yes. And I said, he said, Daddy, the reason why I give it to him is because I felt bad because he didn't get anything, even though it wasn't his birthday, and I got a lot, and I was blessed. Oh, I'm gonna get upset. He said, I was blessed with a lot of stuff, so I already had one. He said, I ended up with 2 STEM cards. So he said, I ended up with 2 STEM cards, and they're $50 a piece. He said, so I give him one. So he wouldn't. So I just shared with him because he needed some more stuff for his STEM, and I play STEM games, and he plays STEM. So that would help him get more characters and more stuff on his game. And I said, well, good for you, buddy. Good for you. And So, whew. So that made me feel good. That made me feel good. That made me feel good. And and see, January 28th is the anniversary of my third son passing away unexpectedly when he was 6. So I got 3 boys. One's 20, my middle one's 16, and my baby boy, if he was alive, he'd be 12. He passed away January 28, 2019, and it wasn't COVID. It was just unexpectedly, perfectly healthy little boy gone. So if I done for one boy, I done for all 3. So if I spent $100 on one son, I spent $100 on all 3 sons. If I done one for one, I done for the other one. None of them got special treatment. Whatever, everybody equal, and that's the way it was. And I told my family, my extended family, if you come over here for Christmas and you bring, which they don't, I said, if you come over here for Christmas and you bring stuff for my sons, you better make sure it's even. Sorry. But, y'all hang tight, I just heard something. All right, boys. So, let's see. Let's see what we got going on. I appreciate it. Hell, man, as it should make you feel good. It's a trip, ain't it? Emotional change. Just, I appreciate it. I try to be, man. Man, I hate that mad gun. How did that butt whooping go? What butt whooping? God bless you, Lord. Hey, Jeff. Sending you love and prayers, brother. I promise you. It's not. Yeah, okay, man. Jeff Bates, I promise you, it's not the same, and I never compare the same. But, yeah. Hey, Jeff, if you need to holler, email me, jginnovationgarage@gmail.com, and we'll exchange cell phone numbers. And if you need to talk, we'll talk, brother. I promise you. I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. That pink you had is awesome. Yeah, this one's the other one, man. It's cool. That other one, that watch it, that stuff is baller. I appreciate every single one of you that's on here. How did it work? If I got one. Yeah, look, Jeff, email address is my shop's name, JG. Oh, look, I'm gonna show you. Look here. I mean, hell, right there it is, right there. There's my number, right there. 910-220-7099. There's my number. You got it. I don't care. I've had the same phone number since 1994, so it's all good. Rest in peace, that last party. My older used to beat me down. 16 months older. Yeah, ain't nothing like brotherly love. I don't have no brothers. My brother decided he wanted to commit suicide a few years ago and shot himself. So it's just me. So it is what it is. So I have had my fair share of kicking the teeth. So I try to live every day the best I can, try to treat people the way I want to be treated. And I can't stand a bully. And we'll laugh and cut up and have a good time and pick and haze. But if you come at me sideways talking out the neck, it ain't gonna be good. It ain't gonna be good. yeah, my little boy's birthday is June 19th. My brother decided to shoot himself 2 weeks before my little boy's birthday, the year that my little boy died. So in 2019, June 2019, the first week of June, my brother calls me and tells me, hey man, bring some chicken and tomatoes over here, we're gonna cook out. And I get off the phone, and when I get there, the law's there. He hung up the phone with me, called 911, shot himself beside the grill. And when I got there, he was dead. So, yeah. So that was the same year that my little boy died. My brother decided to check out on his own and never said anything was wrong. So a little personal today. So, yeah. So you never know what nobody's going through. Vicious 30 seconds they don't want. Yeah, rough ride for sure. So that's why I say every day when you wake up and you open them pearly eyes, you got 86,400 seconds. Make the best out of it and try to treat people the way you want to be treated. And if somebody comes at you, sometimes the best response is no response. When somebody comes at you sideways, try to remove yourself from that situation. But if they keep on and keep on and keep on, then I can get ugly. Yeah. Oh, I see what you meant now, Brian. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I promise you. So, hey, I'm gonna go, fellas. My brother killed himself at 21. I was 17 at the same time. I'm 41. Hey, Jonathan, you got my number too, buddy. Text me, holler at me. If I don't get back to you, I'll get back to you. There's no service in the shop, cell phone service. There's Wi-Fi, but there's no cell phone service. Hey, everybody needs somebody to talk to. I got people that call me from South Africa. I got a guy that called me from Dubai one time. I got a guy that called me from Greenland just to talk. I had a man and woman drive from New Jersey, which was like a 13-hour ride. They rode all the way down here to my shop just to talk to me about nothing, and then actually figured out that their son died. And the old man, he was 60, and they had their son later in life. And he says, man, I don't see how you get up every day and do what you do. He said, man, I'm about to lose everything I had. And he stayed here for about 6 hours, and we talked. So, yeah. Hey, don't go. You're right about the C10. I found out in the forum. What are you talking about? Ray, what are you talking about? I found out the information on your C10. Ray, what are you talking about? Tell it, spill it. We waiting. Me and Jonathan, we waiting. I'm down to 4% on my battery on my phone, 4%. So you better hurry up, Ray. You better spill it. You better tell us what you got, or you're gonna have to comment on this after it's posted. Yeah, there's a U-bolt for the steering. Yeah, I got it. I made it. I made the U-bolt. But did you find where you can buy it? Is that what you're telling me? I made the U-bolt. I couldn't find it, so I made it. I fabbed one. Looks just like factory. It does have a U-bolt. Yes, it does have a U-bolt. No. Which one is it, Ray? You found the U-bolt, or it's supposed to have a U-bolt? If you found the U-bolt, where do I buy it? But I made one. But I appreciate you looking for me. I appreciate you. Hey, tomorrow I'll probably go live. U-bolt. Some don't have U-bolts. Oh, some of them don't have U-bolts. Some of them do. Oh, see you later. See you, Jeffrey. Appreciate you. I'll go live tomorrow. If it snows, I'll go live about midday, and then I'll go live tomorrow. Well, Ray, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to find that information for me. Brian, Martin, hope to see you next time. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you get the, everybody hit the subscribe button, everybody hit the notification bell, and the notification bell will let you know when I go live. I appreciate everybody. I'm down to 2%. So remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God around. Ray, you messed me up. Let's start over. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, sun, chicken grease. I'm out.